Did you realize that 78% of elderly Americans are wasting hundreds of dollars on magnesium pills that their bodies can barely absorb? A groundbreaking study from the National Institutes of Health just disclosed something that's causing supplement companies to panic. Those expensive magnesium capsules lining pharmacy shelves may deliver as little as 4% absorption once you're past 60. That indicates for every pill you swallow, your body quietly discards most of it before it ever reaches your muscles, nerves, or heart. No wonder so numerous individuals take magnesium for cramps, sleep, blood pressure, or blood sugar and still feel no difference month after month. What astonished researchers was not just how little was absorbed, but why. Aging stomach acid levels decline. Gut bacteria shift. Digestive enzymes decelerate. So the mineral that once functioned beautifully in your 40s now passes straight through you like water through a sieve. In laboratory testing, elderly adults consuming standard magnesium tablets exhibited almost no change in cellular magnesium levels, even following weeks. Meanwhile, another group utilizing food-based magnesium powders displayed measurable improvements in nerve firing speed, muscle relaxation, and sleep depth within days. These powders dissolve differently, bind with fiber or organic acids, and hitch a ride through your intestinal wall instead of getting blocked at the gate. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Supplement companies know this. Capsules are inexpensive to manufacture, easy to market, and profitable, even when they fail. Genuine absorption doesn't sell nearly as well as flashy labels. That's why powdered forms made from whole food sources are quietly disappearing from shelves, while ineffective pills dominate advertising. But today that changes. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 inexpensive powders that function up to 18 times better than magnesium pills, ranked from least to most powerful. And whatever you do, stay with me. Because the number 2 powder was identified in a controlled clinical trial where elderly individuals corrected magnesium deficiency faster than with any supplement doctors had previously tested. For complete transparency, the clinical studies that guided today's list are available in the description, so you can review them whenever you like. Before we begin, here's a quick question. What's your age? We're turning the comments into a live support board and responding to every single one. Now let's jump straight into number 5, because this first powder appears simple, but it bypasses the absorption problem that renders most magnesium pills useless. Number 5, hemp protein powder. Hemp protein powder is absolutely loaded with magnesium, packing about 260 milligrams per serving, which is more than most individuals obtain in an entire day. But here's the kicker. It comes naturally bound to amino acids that escort the magnesium directly into your muscle cells, where it's desperately needed. The University of Manitoba conducted a study with 400 participants and discovered that hemp protein powder increased intracellular magnesium levels by 45% more than isolated magnesium supplements because the protein creates carrier molecules that literally taxi the magnesium through your intestinal walls. When you blend hemp protein powder into water or your favorite plant milk, you're not just obtaining magnesium. You're obtaining all 9 essential amino acids, omega-3 fatty acids, and fiber that collaborate to maximize absorption while rebuilding your muscles and diminishing inflammation throughout your entire body. The powder has a slightly nutty, earthy taste that genuinely gets better when you add it to smoothies with banana or berries. And you'll want to utilize about 3 tablespoons, which provides you roughly 260 milligrams of magnesium plus 15 grams of complete protein that your body can utilize immediately for repair and recovery. Your body absorbs the magnesium from hemp protein best when you consume it after exercise or first thing in the morning because your muscles are primed to soak up nutrients. And the natural GLA, gamma-linolenic acid in hemp actually diminishes inflammation, while the magnesium relaxes your muscles, establishing a double recovery effect. Individuals with chronic pain and arthritis particularly benefit from hemp protein's magnesium because it comes packaged with natural anti-inflammatory compounds that pharmaceutical companies have been attempting to replicate in labs for decades without success. The key to maximum absorption is to blend it thoroughly for at least 30 seconds to break down the fiber matrix and release all the minerals. And you can add a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses, which supplies additional magnesium and iron while improving the taste significantly. You can discover organic hemp protein powder at most health food stores for about $20 for a 2-pound bag, which provides you about 30 servings, breaking down to about 66 cents per day for not just magnesium, but a complete protein source that builds lean muscle while you sleep. What most individuals don't recognize is that hemp protein contains something termed edestin, a globular protein that's incredibly similar to the proteins in human blood plasma, making it almost immediately bioavailable and allowing the magnesium to hitch a ride straight into your bloodstream. Research from the European Journal of Nutrition revealed that individuals above 60 who replaced their morning protein shake with hemp protein experienced a 58% reduction in muscle cramps, 40% better sleep quality, and substantially improved bowel regularity within just 3 weeks. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you discover what the next powder can accomplish for your energy levels. Before we continue, take a second to like this video and subscribe. There's even bigger insight right after this. Number 4. Spirulina powder. Spirulina powder contains a staggering 195 milligrams of magnesium per ounce. But that's just the beginning. This blue-green algae is so nutritionally complete that NASA has been studying it as the primary food source for long-term space missions, because it provides almost every nutrient that the human body needs to survive and thrive. The Tokyo Institute of Technology discovered that spirulina's magnesium is bound to chlorophyll molecules that your body absorbs 23 times more efficiently than synthetic magnesium because chlorophyll is almost identical to hemoglobin in your blood, just with magnesium at the center instead of iron. When you mix spirulina powder into water or juice, it turns a deep green color that might appear strange, but signals the presence of massive amounts of chlorophyll, phycocyanin, and other compounds that protect the magnesium from stomach acid and deliver it intact to your small intestine for maximum absorption. The preparation is simple but significant. Start with just 1 teaspoon in 8 ounces of cold water or juice, never hot liquids which destroy the delicate nutrients, and stir vigorously or utilize a shaker bottle because spirulina tends to clump if you don't mix it properly. Your body absorbs spirulina's magnesium best on an empty stomach about 30 minutes before meals because the algae actually assists in preparing your digestive system for nutrient absorption by increasing the production of beneficial digestive enzymes that most individuals above 40 are severely lacking. Athletes around the world have been utilizing spirulina as a secret performance enhancer for decades, with Olympic trainers reporting that their athletes experience 40% less muscle fatigue and recover twice as fast when consuming spirulina daily compared to synthetic supplements. The cost is incredibly reasonable at about $15 for a pound of powder, which lasts about 2 months when consumed daily. And you're not just obtaining magnesium, but also vitamin B12, iron, and beta-carotene that collaborate to increase oxygen delivery to your cells. Studies from the University of California discovered that spirulina's unique combination of magnesium and phycocyanin actually protects your brain from oxidative stress, with participants exhibiting improved memory and focus within just 2 weeks of daily use. The magnesium in spirulina also comes packaged with natural detoxifying compounds that bind to heavy metals and toxins in your body, escorting them out while delivering the magnesium to where it's needed most. What genuinely distinguishes spirulina is that it's a whole food, not an isolated nutrient. So your body recognizes and welcomes it like an old friend, rather than treating it like the synthetic chemicals in those expensive pills. Now, if you think algae is powerful, the next powder will blow your mind with how much magnesium it packs. Number 3. Pumpkin seed protein powder. Pumpkin seed protein powder is the magnesium heavyweight champion that nobody discusses, containing an incredible 550 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, making it among the richest natural sources on the planet. Yet, most individuals have never even heard of it. The Austrian Institute of Nutritional Research discovered that pumpkin seed protein's magnesium is uniquely bioavailable because it comes pre-packaged with zinc, iron, and phosphorus in the exact ratios your body needs to absorb and utilize all of them together, establishing a mineral symphony that synthetic supplements cannot replicate. When you blend pumpkin seed protein powder into your morning smoothie or shake, you're obtaining magnesium that's been naturally chelated by the plant, indicating it's already bound to amino acids that function like a VIP escort service through your digestive system, protecting the magnesium from stomach acid and delivering it directly to your cells. The powder has a mild, slightly nutty flavor that genuinely enhances whatever you mix it with. And you'll want to utilize about 2 tablespoons, which provides roughly 165 milligrams of highly absorbable magnesium plus 14 grams of complete protein that feeds your muscles while delivering the minerals they need to function properly. Your body absorbs pumpkin seed protein's magnesium best when combined with vitamin C. So mixing it with orange juice or adding some frozen berries establishes the perfect absorption environment while making it taste like dessert for breakfast. Men particularly benefit from pumpkin seed protein because the combination of magnesium and zinc has been demonstrated to support prostate health and increase testosterone levels naturally, with studies revealing a 20% increase in free testosterone following just 6 weeks of daily use. The preparation couldn't be simpler. Add 2 tablespoons to your blender with liquid and any other ingredients you like. Blend for 30 seconds and you've got a magnesium-rich meal replacement that costs less than $1. Research from the International Journal of Food Sciences discovered that pumpkin seed protein's magnesium is especially effective at diminishing blood pressure, with participants experiencing an average drop of 7 points systolic and 5 points diastolic following just 1 month. The powder costs about $25 for a 2-pound bag that lasts about a month, providing you not just magnesium, but also omega-3 fatty acids, tryptophan for better sleep, and antioxidants that protect your cells from aging. What makes pumpkin seed protein special is that it contains cucurbitin, a unique amino acid that assists your body in absorbing minerals while also having antiparasitic properties that clean your digestive system naturally. But here's where things get genuinely interesting. The next powder is something you probably already have in your kitchen. Number 2, whey protein powder. Whey protein powder might only contain about 50 milligrams of magnesium per serving, but here's what nobody tells you. It contains special peptides termed lactoferrin and immunoglobulins that increase your absorption of magnesium from other foods by as much as 300%, essentially transforming it into a magnesium absorption superhighway. Scientists at Cornell University discovered that whey protein generates what they term mineral carrier proteins in your intestines that grab onto magnesium from everything else you consume and shuttle it directly into your bloodstream, bypassing the normal absorption barriers that block most minerals. When you mix whey protein powder with water or milk, you're not just obtaining protein. You're activating a complex system of bioactive peptides that literally remodel your intestinal lining to become more permeable to minerals, particularly magnesium, calcium, and zinc. The optimal way to utilize whey for magnesium absorption is to consume 1 scoop, about 25 grams, mixed with 8 ounces of liquid about 15 minutes before your magnesium-rich meals, essentially priming your digestive system to absorb every bit of magnesium from your food. Your body responds to whey protein by releasing digestive enzymes and increasing blood flow to your intestines, establishing the perfect environment for mineral absorption that lasts for about 2 hours following consumption, which is why timing matters so significantly. The University of Toronto discovered that individuals who consumed whey protein before meals absorbed 67% more magnesium from their food compared to those who didn't. And they also experience better muscle recovery, deeper sleep, and improved insulin sensitivity. Whey protein is especially effective when combined with other magnesium-rich foods like dark chocolate or nuts because the protein decelerates digestion just enough to provide your body more time to extract and absorb the minerals without causing any digestive discomfort. You can obtain high-quality whey protein powder for about $30 for a 5-pound container, which provides you about 74 servings, making it among the most economical ways to boost not just protein intake, but mineral absorption across the board. The branched-chain amino acids in whey, particularly leucine, actually signal your cells to increase their uptake of minerals, essentially opening the doors wider for magnesium to enter where it's needed. Most for muscle function and energy production. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that elderly individuals who added whey protein to their diet absorbed enough additional magnesium to diminish their risk of fractures by 35% and improve their balance and coordination substantially. Now get ready for the number one powder. This one has been hiding in plain sight all along. Number 1, raw cacao powder. Raw cacao powder is the undisputed king of magnesium-rich foods, containing a mind-blowing 500 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. But here's what makes it genuinely special. This magnesium comes packaged with theobromine, anandamide, and over 300 other compounds that not only enhance absorption, but actually regenerate your nervous system at the cellular level. Stanford University's neuroscience department discovered that raw cacao's magnesium crosses the blood-brain barrier more effectively than any synthetic supplement because it's bound to flavonoids that your brain recognizes as neuroprotective compounds, literally opening the gates for magnesium to flood your neurons. This isn't the processed cocoa powder you discover at the grocery store. Raw cacao powder is made from cold-pressed cacao beans that preserve all the heat-sensitive enzymes and minerals that get destroyed in regular chocolate processing, maintaining magnesium levels that are 400% higher than processed cocoa. When you mix raw cacao powder into water, smoothies, or even your coffee, you're establishing a magnesium delivery system that also triggers the release of endorphins, serotonin, and dopamine in your brain, essentially providing you a natural antidepressant with your mineral supplementation. The preparation is vital for maximum benefit. Mix 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, which provides about 100 milligrams of highly bioavailable magnesium, into warm, not hot liquid, adding a teaspoon of honey or maple syrup to enhance absorption and diminish the natural bitterness. The timing of cacao consumption matters tremendously. Consuming it in the morning provides you sustained energy and mental clarity throughout the day, while consuming it in the evening promotes deep restorative sleep because the magnesium calms your nervous system while the theobromine gently relaxes your muscles. Harvard Medical School's research on cacao discovered that individuals who consumed raw cacao powder daily had 40% lower levels of stress hormones, 31% better cardiovascular function, and substantially improved cognitive performance on memory tests compared to those consuming synthetic magnesium supplements. The magnesium in raw cacao is uniquely bound to proteins and fats that protect it from degradation in your stomach, permitting nearly 72% absorption compared to the measly 4% from magnesium oxide pills that most individuals waste their money on. You can discover organic raw cacao powder for about $15 per pound, which provides you about 45 servings of the most bioavailable magnesium on the planet, plus antioxidants that are 40 times more powerful than blueberries. The phenylethylamine in raw cacao, the same chemical your brain produces when you fall in love, actually assists in transporting magnesium across cell membranes more efficiently while simultaneously improving your mood and motivation. Studies from the European Journal of Nutrition discovered that raw cacao's magnesium is especially effective at diminishing inflammation markers, with participants exhibiting a 23% reduction in C-reactive protein levels following just 4 weeks of daily consumption. What's absolutely remarkable is that raw cacao contains the perfect ratio of magnesium to copper and iron, establishing a mineral complex that your body absorbs as a complete unit rather than competing. Minerals fighting for the same absorption pathways. The transformation that occurs when you transition from expensive magnesium pills to these natural food powders is nothing short of revolutionary for your body, your wallet, and your overall quality of life. You're not just saving hundreds of dollars annually. You're finally providing your body magnesium in the form nature intended, packaged with hundreds of other nutrients that collaborate to optimize your health in ways that isolated supplements never could. Whether you start your day with hemp protein, energize with spirulina, recover with pumpkin seed protein, optimize with whey, or indulge in raw cacao, you're obtaining real food that your body recognizes and knows exactly how to utilize. Your muscles will cease cramping, your energy will soar, your sleep will become deeply restorative, and your brain will function like it did years ago, all from simple food powders that cost less than your daily coffee and genuinely taste good. The optimal part is that these powders are available at any health food store or online, ready to transform your health starting with your very next meal or smoothie. No prescription needed. No side effects to worry about. Just pure nutrition the way nature intended. Remember to subscribe to this channel if this information opened your eyes to the truth about obtaining magnesium from real food instead of synthetic pills. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video about hidden grocery store superfoods that outperform expensive supplements. Thanks for viewing.